Get up, stand up for your right. Get up, stand up for your right. Get up, stand up, don't give up the fight. Are you thinking why I'm singing songs? I'm actually starting an English lesson. Yes, I'm starting a series of English lessons, and today I'm going to start with phrasal verbs. Before that, let us try to understand how the language works. The way your mind works shapes the way you learn the language, the way you view the world, the way you experience the world. That greatly shapes the way you learn and use the language. Let me tell you two things about learning language, and that what we have to understand. One is the situation. Suppose you see the situation right now. I am standing beside the door, under the ceiling, in the building. That is my situation, and the way you view this situation will be different. And another one I want to bring to your notice: spatial awareness. Am I traveling on a particular point in space? Am I static and stationary in a particular place, or am I positioned in a particular way in space? When we understand this, we can understand how we learn and use the language better. And in the song I had sung, the phrasal verbs are stand up, give up. Let us see what those phrasal verbs are. Phrasal verbs are used in informal language, in spoken English, in conversational language. It is better to learn phrasal verbs while we are learning English language, because instead of learning word by word or one word at a time, we can learn as phrases or groups of words. So what is a phrasal verb? A phrasal verb has a verb and a particle. Of course, the verb is very important, but the use of particle changes the meaning of the verb. So let us see some of the phrasal verbs. Let us see some of the phrasal verbs. The first one, stand up. Like we have seen in the song, stand up for your rights. Stand up is you're not sitting down, you're not slumped, you're not turning back, but then you stand. And then you stand up for yourself. When we say we stand up for yourself, you are defending yourself. You're asking for your rights. You're saying, I'm not intimidated, but I want to stand up for myself. The next one, give up. Give up is a literal translation of surrender. Sar means up, above. To render is to give. So to give up is to surrender. But here the thing is, don't give up. Don't give up the fight. Of course, the fight need not be violent. It can be non-violent, like Mahatma Gandhi did. A non-violent struggle, a non-violent fight. The next one, speak up. When we are saying speak up, the particle up here says increase, increase the volume, right? So when we say speak up, we are saying be heard, be loud, be strong in your voice, and be audible. The next phrasal verb, pick up. Pick up, the particle up says it is down, now you pick up. So what can be down? Health can be down, spirits can be down. So when we say in the recent days I was not feeling well, but now I am picking up my health. The next phrasal verb is live up. What is live? We live, we breathe, but then live up. Increase the way you live. That is to be more spirited, more enthusiastic, more gusto. So usually what we do when we go to a party, it is not like we are just sitting. Of course we are living, but then we want to make it lively. So what the host can say is, let's liven up the party, join the game, and let's enjoy it. So live up is to be more enthusiastic and lively. The next phrasal verb is blow up. Blow up. This is what happens. See, suppose like some of the kids, they are doing an experiment in the laboratory, and they mix some chemicals which don't go together, and then they blow up the experiment. So the phrasal verb blow up is to explode. The next phrasal verb, now we start with down, right? The particle is up till now. Now we'll say down. See, if up says increase, down says decrease. Decrease in strength, decrease in volume, decrease in quantity, decrease in quality. So suppose like the first phrasal verb with down, we take cool down, right? See, suppose there is an excited argument about something, okay? People, two parties, they are arguing excitedly about something. People would say, hey, cool down, right? Or after the argument is over, it takes some time for the people to cool down. Another example can be, see, when you run for long distances, right? You also have to go for walk to cool down, right? You're heated up, you're panting, and to get your body temperature, suddenly you should not stop your workout, but cool down exercises also can be done. The next phrasal verb, calm down. This is what you hear in a library. See, if all the children are there noisily in the library, what the librarian can say is, calm down, children. This is a library. Okay, right. So the next phrasal verb is break down. When do people break down? Breakdown is not have control of emotions. When something very drastic happens, like people break down. She broke down on hearing the sad news. So break down is break down. The next phrasal verb is let down. You take something up, you expected it to be lifted, you expected it to be holded, but somebody let it down. It dropped, right? So that is something negative. So something expected did not happen. Your friend said he would come and play the cricket match. He's a good batsman, and you're sure, you bet on him that if he comes and plays, you can win the match, but on that day he did not come. So what do you say? My friend let me down. That is the phrasal verb, let down. Let us see another phrasal verb. Turn down. Turn down is to refuse. Say suppose like you give a job application and it is turned down. So why did you turn down my application? The time is up. The date is over. Today I can't take, so I have to turn down your application. The next phrasal verb is settle down. So we hear this very often, right? See, suppose like people when they reach the age of 25 or 30, their parents will be telling them, hey, it is time for you to settle down. That means to say, hey fellow, get a job, be regular, calm down, start a family. So they say, I am planning to settle down. I am planning to get a job and settle down. So my dear friends, these are some of the phrasal verbs what we have seen, and now we have seen them with up and down. Those are the particles, and next I will come up with some more particles and the phrasal verbs. Good day everyone.